so you spoke about the minority within Islam and how to deal with them, but how are we supposed to interact with the majority, Iran, ISIS, the Palestinians, the Arabs within Israel?
Well, you can. How? Islam has very important precedent of living with the enemy, means alongside, not within him. This precedent is made by Muhammad, the Prophet of Islam himself. What happened chronically was that he ran away from Mecca, his birthplace, in 622, the Hijrah, the migration to Medina. In Medina, where he came in 622, within 2 years he became the ruler of the city, and after 4 years he wanted to conquer Mecca. He had an army already, and he went down to Mecca from the north to the south in order to conquer Mecca. The Meccans knew about his plot, and they prepared a very big army and armed very well. And they met, both armies, Muhammad armies and the Meccan, the infidels, met near a village named Hudaybiyah. Muhammad saw this big army in front of him, so he understood that if he messes with them, this is his end. And he understood it. So he sat with them for a couple of days, and they came to an agreement of peace, temporary peace, for 9 years, 9 months, and 9 days. And this was signed in the village of Hudaybiyah. And it's called the Peace of Hudaybiyah, which is for almost 10 years. He went back to Medina, they went back to Mecca, and they waited for 2 years to see what his intentions are. And they saw that he doesn't attack them. So they took their camels and they tied all their merchandise and went to convoys to India, to Asia Minor. Actually, they passed near Medina and they waved to him and he waved them back. And he understood when the men left Mecca, he took his army 2 years after signing the almost 10 years agreement, raided Mecca, burnt all the idols, took all the women, killed all the men, and this was the end of the temporary peace, which was signed for 10 years almost, after 2 years only. From this precedent, Muslims learn 2 things. The first thing is, if you, the Muslim, if you are weak and your enemy, the infidel, is strong, you can sign with him a temporary peace. The second thing is, if Allah gives you, the Muslim, gives you the opportunity and the ability to defeat the enemy, even if it is within the time of the temporary peace, you can attack him, breach the agreement, cancel the agreement, attack him and kill him. Why? This is what Muhammad did. And since he was directed by Allah, Mahdi means directed by Allah, he was ma'soom, means infallible. He couldn't make any mistake. And since that's what he did, this is the Sharia. This is how Muslims should behave. If their enemy is strong, they can give him temporary peace. While if the enemy becomes weak, they can do whatever they need. And this is actually how Israel can survive. If Israel will be strong, united, consolidated, threatening, disproportional in its reactions, and invincible, Israel can enjoy temporary peace. However, if Israel will be united, consolidated, strong, disproportional in its reactions, and invincible, forever, Israel will enjoy a temporary peace forever.